Hello everyone. This is Professor Jayashree Palkar from Trinity Academy of Engineering. Today I am going to explain you what is the basic communication system and what is the basic block diagram of communication system. So now what is the communication system? So normally communication system is nothing but a system which describes the information exchange between 2 points. Means it is from the source to destination. Source to destination. So this process of transmission and reception of information is called as the communication system. So this diagram, which shows the normal communication system. So using the transmitter and receiver, and in between this shows the medium. So using that medium, we can transmit the signal from source to destination. So now there are the basic two types of communication system. First is the analog communication system and second one is the digital communication system. Okay, so these communication system are classified according to the input signal. So depending on the signal specification or technology, the communication system is classified as follows. जैसे कि analog communication and digital communication. So what is mean by analog communication? This analog technology communicates the data as an electronic signal of varying the frequency or amplitude, which is shown in the figure. Okay, so this green signal, this shows the analog signal. So this signal having the basic three parameters, which is the amplitude, frequency, and phase. So according to that amplitude and frequency variation, it will be communicated. Okay, so broadcast and telephone transmission are the common example of this analog technology. Now, second communication system is the digital communication system. So in digital technology, the data are generated and processed into two states. So this purple wave shows the digital signals, which is in the form of ones and zero. Okay, so these two states are nothing but the high, which is represented as 1, and low, which is represented as 0. So this digital technology stores and transmit data in the form of ones and zeros. Okay, so now this signal, digital signal, is nothing but the discrete type of signal. So according to that signal technology, we can classify the communication system in two types. First is the analog communication system and second one is the digital communication system. Now we move to the next point, that is the basic block diagram of basic communication system. So this diagram shows the basic communication system, so which is having the information source, input transducer, transmitter, then channel, then receiver, output transducer, and destination. And again, in the channel, one more block is there, that is the noise. So now we move to the step by step. Now, in any communication system, what happens? We have to send the data from source to destination. Okay. So now what is I am talking, that is also the one type of communication system. Now, information source is in the form of messages. The messages are the different types like sound, light, picture, words, videos, like that. Okay. So now after getting this information source, this output of this information source given as the input of this input transducer. So what is the function of this input transducer? This input transducers converts this different type of signal into the electrical signal for the transmission purpose. Okay, so what is the function of this input transducer? Using this input transducer, we can convert these different types of signals into the electrical signal. And the output of this transducer is given as the input of this transmitter. So again, this transmitter, which is shows the single block, but inside this transmitter, there are the different types of operations are there. We can see that after later. Okay, so after giving this electrical signal, transmitter transmit this signal through this channel. Okay, so again, there are the different types of channel. One is wired or second one is the wireless. Okay, so if we can talk about the wired channel, so we can use for the coaxial cable or fiber optic cable like that. And wireless channel, it is nothing but the satellite communication, right? So now after giving this, the output of this channel is given to the receiver. So again, receiver having the input of electrical signal, but what we can send the information. This information can be in the different forms like a sound, light, picture, or words. So, output of this receiver signal is given to the output transducer. Again, the function of this output transducer is what? Whatever electrical signal we receive, this electrical signal convert into the respective message type. Okay, and given to the destination. Right? So, this is the basic communication system works in the simple way. Now, one more thing is there. This noise box is represent the noise. So noise is nothing but the, all of you know, noise is nothing but the unwanted signal. So after adding this unwanted signal, after passing through this channel, in this receiver section, again, there are the different types of operation. So we can see that operation later on. Okay. So this type of basic communication system is there. So these shows the simple basic communication system. Okay. So hopefully all of you understand what is the function of each and every block which is present in this basic communication system. So today we stop here. We can continue with the same topic in the next session. Thank you so much.